emotional intelligence is the absolute bedrock to couples for effective relating. Nearly everyone here tonight falls in three categories. Either you are in a relationship now, or you have been in a committed adult love relationship of some sort in the past, or you want to be, or wish to be, or will be someday. And I think that probably covers most people. There may be exceptions. There are some people who never have been in a relationship and don't ever want to be, but that's pretty rare. Most people can fall in one of those three categories in adult committed love relationships, where most of us go. They don't have to be so difficult. They don't have to be empty and unsatisfying or full of conflict. You may not see that, but in my work I certainly do. A lot of relationships that are unsatisfying or empty or full of conflict. And they can be much more a source of joy and much more fulfilling than they often are. The word smart in the title of the book does not refer to your IQ, but to your EQ. We all probably know, I certainly do, very intelligent people, IQ-wise, who are a little short on EQ. And EQ obviously stands for emotional intelligence, which is the core theme of the book. If you can achieve the development of these components in yourself and use them in your relationship, you're sailing. It really, truly will save or enhance your relationship. It would be a far better world for us and for those who follow after us if people did take the way they relate to each other more seriously and learn how to do it more effectively. I'm going to be speaking tonight primarily about adult committed love relationships, although the content of the book and the content of my talk is for relationships in general. You can use what I'm going to be talking about tonight, as well as what you'll find in the book, in any relationship: friends, family, neighbors, co-workers. But my primary focus is for couples. Obviously the title, What Smart Couples Know. You grow into love, but you become the most whole person you can be, and you are smart enough to take it slow enough to find someone who is also as whole a person as they can be, and then you grow into love. It's something that develops. You know, it's nice if your relationship starts out with all that in-love stuff, but just don't panic and get divorced when it goes away, because it will. It will go away. There is scientific evidence, and it has to do with the oxytocin levels in the body going down, and it has to do with serotonin and oxytocin and other chemicals in the body changing. The love, that love, oh my God, love stuff will go away. So you grow into it. Listening is a skill that a lot of people have to learn. Listening does not come that easily and quickly to people. Age is a factor, but it doesn't have to be a stumbling block. It just takes work. And you take each component and you develop the ones that you aren't strong in, and hopefully part 3 helps you learn to do that. Ask a question. And I don't mean, what do you mean by that? I mean, could you say more about what you're trying to say to me? Or please clarify, because I don't understand. Or you've mentioned that to me before, and I understand that you're angry, but I need to hear you say it again, because I don't quite. I mean, ask a question, a real question. It's the best thing you can do in the face of a conflict. We all have some degree of emotional intelligence. None of us is starting with a completely empty slate. But some people are with partners who have very little emotional intelligence. It can be very frustrating, and sometimes a relationship can't sustain itself if one is too lacking in emotional intelligence. Ideally, relationships work best if you both have an established EQ. I suppose the best thing to do is to try to convince your partner to develop those qualities, not convince them, but help guide them in developing those qualities. And some people will do that. It's just delightful to be in a relationship who says I'm open to learn, with someone who says I'm open to learning. I don't have that quality, but hey, I'm open to learning, or I've never thought about that before. That's a real gift. And without it, that's a tough one. The head and the heart together. So if they're on a continuum to some degree, they both need to move in. Women perhaps need to be more emotionally intelligent by being less emotionally reactive. Men may need to work on being more emotionally intelligent by being less in their heads and less cognitive about things.